Okay. I've come to the very difficult decision to stop and close up my business in Canberra that I'm currently running. That includes everything. It includes the gym space that I've got, small private gym, but it also includes the mobile PT sessions where I started everything there. Tricky decision, but doing some actually just really writing out and seeing the pros and cons of different options. Maybe I should cancel just the gym and keep the mobile sessions, or maybe I should keep them all together while focus on something new. When I actually look at the numbers and look at logically, I'm losing money every month with the business currently in Canberra. And even when I take off some expensive things, subscriptions, bring all the expenses down, it's still not even breaking even. And then even if I cut out the gym, so I only focus on the mobile sessions, currently as it is right now, that isn't even profitable. With hardly any advertisement spend, taking away all the expensive things as well, that's not profitable. Just based on profit margin, recurring expenses, random things come up, insurances, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't work out. And so it's a logical decision that there's not really any point continuing. And I've only got 3 months left or something of my lease. And so if I was to try something new that I haven't tried before, so maybe the whole pivot to just small group sessions could really work. But because that has only 3 months left, that could possibly work, but it's not free and cheap to do that. I would need to find new trainers, move sessions around, and then when I have the small groups available, the session times, then I need to advertise like crazy to get some clients in. And, there's not much I can do in 3 months. And I don't even know that's going to work. It could not work. It could fail completely. It could work. It could turn it around. But I don't think that is the holy grail to this whole thing and will miraculously make me profitable in the following months. It would be at least a couple of thousand for all the advertisements, getting the people on board, having all them set up, finding people, and then starting. So maybe in 2 months I could finally see the membership cost things go up. But in that time, I'm already behind on money. I've got business loan, credit card stuff to pay off, random tax stuff to pay off as well, and I just don't have the money for it. So I can't pump in $2,000 to try this new thing to turn it around. And I think it's just at that point in time where the logical decision is really just to stop it. So, I've been racking my brain around this, my head, all day yesterday, all last night, all this morning. And it really, as much as I've built this from the ground up myself, started this bigger business, not first business, but the next one that actually really kicked off and even had some months of $20,000 in revenue. It's time to look at the facts and then to take the next logical step forwards. And if I'm going forwards looking to possibly take over a new gym, then I don't want my focus and money going to this dead horse on the side that's not doing anything. My time, effort, stress all going to that. While this new one, if I took this on and the numbers all show it really well, it's all established, I can't put effort into that new one to make sure it runs smoothly or even grow because I'm focusing on this old one that has something wrong with it and I can't figure out what it is and it's constantly losing money month to month. So, yeah, it's a difficult decision. And, if I look, it wouldn't be too bad if I was breaking even on this business every month and then there's a couple of months, maybe I could try this one thing and it'll boost it up a bit. That could work. That would be a much better situation. But right now, I'm in the red. I don't have just the spare cash to pump into it. So anything that I try is just going to put me more in debt as well. And, I've tried. I don't have any regrets with this decision. I've tried a whole business coach that I had, individual business coach, really awesome, for a year, 2 years ago. And, that didn't really help anything. And then I went to this new coaching company who, based on what they do is, it obviously has worked for other people and I was there and it's worked a little bit. But now at the end of it, I've spent so much money with them to turn this around. And now I'm in kind of a worse situation where I was before. So now I've got business loan that I have to pay off $20,000, I have to pay off eventually somehow. I've got other things, debt's just kind of racked up a little bit, and the business is actually no better off than it was before starting with them. Even though I had some really good months, like really crazy good revenue, nothing's been able to stick. And so I don't know. I feel like I've actually put all that I can into this, and I just don't know where it's going wrong. But based on all that, I think I have to take that into consideration, is that I have tried everything I can with this that I'm currently aware of, like in my knowledge and my effort and money and time, stress, all that kind of stuff. I've tried it, and it hasn't worked out. So there's not really any point to see if I do something random now, it's going to randomly improve and get better, and it's going to go. And even if I was making profit of like 1,000 a month, is that even worth it? If all this extra time and money, I could just stay at my job and work on just getting a promotion, and I'd get an extra $30,000. So yes, lots of decisions around that and considerations, but pro and con lists. The pro for keeping it is it's there, but the con list of keep going with this, considering everything, is like 10 times the amount. So yeah, that's I've obviously had to justify it to myself. I'm not taking this lightly and just getting at it because why not? This really is something that I don't really want to do, but it makes no logical sense to actually continue with this. So that's where it's currently at the moment. Time to wrap it up. I mean, I've got, I don't know, what is it, March now, April, May, June, until the lease runs out. Then I've obviously got to work out, how do I sell it? Do I bundle it up all as a package and then reach out to all the PTs and saying, who wants to take this on? You get all my clients, you get all the website stuff, you get all the branding, just take on the whole business as it is, and you can have it. And maybe I can get a little bit of money back for my equipment, but at the same time, I can't really expect that. So yeah, that's another. Otherwise, I can try to get rid of my equipment individually and just try to sell that off. And then just, unfortunately, the clients will have nowhere to go apart from the mobile sessions. They can keep doing that with the trainer. They can just do whatever they want with that. So yeah, that's where it's at. That's the decision. I think that's the best way forwards. And I actually feel pretty good about this decision, even though, I've spent so many damn hours, late nights, early mornings, sacrifices, time away from family, friends, partner, all that kind of stuff has gone into this, and unfortunately it hasn't panned out well. So that's a huge bummer. I was doing this to improve my life, but actually what it's been doing, unfortunately, has been kind of like, I guess, reducing the quality of life, just from all the constant stresses about not having enough money there, having to save money, what's going on, let's try something different, not working, all that kind of stuff. So, end of the day out, that's just what it is. So that's it. That's the decision. Let's go March. Let's go a couple more months to see how I can work on selling this off and closing it down and just wrapping it up, and I'll be finished with a debt to pay off. But, as long as it's, and then I won't continuously be losing money every month. So it's just unfortunate that it's come to that, and it's just not possible to actually continue financially unless I just keep racking up that loan that I really don't want to do.